Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I'm making my predictions video, which is after already one game of the Heat Celtics series for the NBA Conference Finals. And first thing I gotta talk about, the Nuggets shocked me. I thought the Clippers were winning the title. I made that very clear in my past videos. And I'm still surprised. I mean, they were down 3-1 to the Jazz. They came back and won. And they were down 3-1 to the Clippers, and they came back and won. That's impressive. So, major props to them. It's a great building block here, no matter what. But we'll get into Nuggets-Lakers here in a second. First, we're going to start off with Heat-Celtics. So, the Heat knocked off the 1 seed in the Milwaukee Bucks, which surprised me as well. The Bucks, I thought, were going to be in the NBA Finals. I thought it was going to be Clippers-Bucks. Well, they both got knocked out round 2. The Heat are a team I'm not sure of, because I look at their young talent and I just say, wow, Jimmy Butler is he is the guy there. Like, their young talent's good, but without Jimmy Butler, they're nowhere close to here. And that makes me really think, my God, how bad did Philadelphia mess this up with Jimmy Butler, Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid? Instead, they decided to pay Tobias Harris and Al Horford. Not good. Then you look at the Celtics, they paid Kemba Walker, got him, and Kemba's been great for them. You got Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Overall, you have two really young teams matching up, and that's kind of rare in the NBA Finals. I mean, not NBA Finals, in the NBA playoffs this deep. Usually you'll see veteran teams make it this far, but the bubbles kind of created a different circumstances this year. And you can see that clear as day with what teams are advancing. Because a lot of the older veterans have wives, they have children at home, they're a little bit out of it almost after being in the bubble for so long, while the young players are like, let's just go play basketball. And it's very clear, I think that's what helped the Nuggets, I think that's what's helped the Heat. I think the Celtics were going to make it this far no matter what, so I'm not surprised by them. But really the only veteran team left standing is the Lakers. But you look at Heat Celtics, you look at two teams who are very similar. They both made they both acquired a big player in the offseason. Jimmy Butler to the Heat, Kemba Walker to the Celtics. Young talent. Celtics have the edge in the star talent, because Heat's best young talent is either Bam Adebayo or Tyler Hero. Jason Tatum's better than either one. But then we go down the bench. The Heat have a very solid bench, a very good team. It's overall, and Game 1 proved it. I mean, this will be a great series. The Heat barely edged out the Celtics in Game 1 in overtime. It was a great game. And I really had to think about who I'm going to pick, and it was like, no matter what, this series is going to 7. I made my mind on that. And I've been picking the Celtics because I like this team. I like Brad Stevens. I like Kemba Walker. I like their young core. And I haven't been picking the Heat because I was expecting them to drop off at some point. And they are yet to drop off. I look at Jimmy Butler. He's playing phenomenal. Tyler Hero's been playing phenomenal. Bam Adebayo's been playing phenomenal. Goran Dragic's still there. He's good. I mean, their team's loaded. And the Celtics, it just feels like Celtics should make it. They have been so close in recent years, but never close enough. And I had to really keep on thinking, do you take the Celtics, who have been this far before? They have been competitive. I mean, they've made the playoffs to this point. Well, the Heat haven't. But then I realized Jimmy Butler has that mentality, that killer's mentality that I'm going to go win that game no matter what. And that's why I just said, I'm taking the Heat in 7. And I was just flabbergasted when I came with that conclusion, because I really like the Celtics team. I really do. But Jimmy Butler, he's just something else. He's something else you have to deal with. And I don't know if the Celtics can necessarily deal with that. Overall, though, I do expect a great series. But as we head over to the Western Conference, we got Lakers-Nuggets. And, wow. Congrats to the Denver Nuggets. Did not see them making it this far. Nikola Jokic is probably the best center in the league. him matching up with Anthony Davis is going to be a blast. Jamal Murray has really emerged this playoffs. And Michael Porter Jr., nice young talent. Gary Harris, nice talent. Paul Millsap, the old man of the team, who still can play. And you look at the Lakers, you got LeBron, who speaks for itself. Anthony Davis, who, again, speaks for itself. Kyle Kuzma, who, he's a roller coaster, would be the best words to describe him. Danny Green, old, but can get it done. He can get it done. And playoff Rondo, I mean, when the playoffs hit, Rajon Rondo just becomes a superstar. I don't know what it is. If this is what the Heat, I mean not the Heat, this is what the Mavericks traded their first round pick so long ago we were expecting for him with Dirk. Well, I see why. But it kind of feels like this underdog Cinderella story of this Denver Nuggets team. It feels like it's coming to an end. And I wouldn't be surprised if Nuggets won. They're a very good team. They have talent all over. But it just, since the playoffs have started, minus the previous bubble games, this Lakers team has been great. I had so many concerns about them after watching the regular season. I had so many concerns about them watching the pre-playoff bubble games. I don't know exactly what you'd call them. I was nervous about them. I did not think they'd go far. In fact, I had them losing round one. But I saw something in round one that made me change my mind. Their team shot the ball well. And then I saw it continue in round two. Will we see that against Denver? I think yes. I think even though the Lakers have had an extended off period of rest, I mean, take that or leave it. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Like, I personally, after I like to see teams just go. If it's like a non-contact sport like basketball, like football, I understand that rest is great. Hockey, the rest would be wonderful. But basketball, it's non-contact really. So you wonder if there'll be any little rust without the games, which Denver could come out and win game one. That wouldn't surprise me. But overall, throughout the series, I think the Lakers will find their groove, and I think they'll win in 6. I think it'll be the LA Lakers versus Miami Heat. And could you just imagine an NBA Finals of LeBron James versus the Heat? That would be spectacular. It'd be great basketball to watch. I mean, Jimmy Butler and LeBron James. Jimmy won't care. He'll just match up with LeBron and say, bring it. Overall, though, those are my predictions. Like I said, Lakers Heat in the finals. Overall, I'm just excited to watch some good playoff basketball. And one last thing, I just want to say props to the NBA. They've done a great job with the bubble, protecting players. Really throughout all the sports, minus a couple hiccups in baseball. But throughout sports, the leagues have done a very good job of protecting players. So, round of applause to the NBA, round of applause to all of them. But I hope you guys enjoy listening to this. And hey, if you want to check out some of my really, really wrong videos of the NBA playoffs, you can just check them out in the description. And have a great day.